Hey guys, this is BlackFox here, back again playing Magic Duels Origins. I'm going to be playing with my Tormented Growth, also known as the Elf of my. And let's get right into it, guys. We're going to be searching for other players for a little bit, I think. So, with me, guys. Okay, it's loading. We in. No, not fully in, but we get in there. We wonder what kind of deck they're going to be playing with and what kind of decks they're going to be playing at. After draws there. I could be wrong, but there's a slim chance it could have an Eldrazi and an ally deck since I can come into play here. But they want me to find out now, so let's. If there's no enough match, that would be nice. Most likely the time we get into this match, the opponent will probably don't concede or quit. Even my teammate will probably quit as well. For you guys who are also playing this game, and especially we're playing this game, Magic Duels. You guys encounter the same problem as like when you used to the loading screen, like it takes forever for it to actually go into the match. Is it due to that connection, or is it like it just naturally takes long for like the matchmaking to today? Please comment on that in the comment section. That will also help me out a bit, and please let me know if my audio is a little better than my previous videos, because I'm here using my headset. We call it Blue Studio. Well, not Blue Studio. This is Blue Turbine Hurricane headset. It's a Bluetooth headset and it has a built-in mic, so it's supposed to be talking to you guys on, or should I even just doing a commentary on a whole on this headset. So if it's a little bit clearer, just let me know, guys, in the section. That would be good. And if I need to speak more clearly, then well, I tend to talk pretty softly when I'm on the headset, or even when I'm using the built-in mic on the laptop. So, alright. Well, at least we're into the game now. We get to play first. I'm going to start off with first land and pass the turn. Then next time I will probably do the same thing and then play my defender, my 0-2 defender, search for like a swampland afterwards. We'll get it from on my opponent's side of the field with his hand. Well, he has Ulamog, so yeah, I was picking. So I'm expected to see a Jazzy ramp from this thing, from his side of the field. And I'm sure he has a lot of elves coming out on my side. And he seems to be a lot of enchantments as well. I guess he put creatures on the field and everybody tries to remove them. Instead of removing it, and for them to be benefit, some benefit out of it as well. So he would just sacrifice it on his side turn and use the search for a creature and so forth. Okay. That enchantment allows him to, like, whenever a creature dies, it allows him to scry 1. So any cards that he would like to have on, he would like to stick out, he would like to keep it there or at the bottom. For those who are not familiar with the scry feature. Okay. So it might want one elf, and if any of my elves decides to go in the graveyard, if I decide to keep this guy on the field, I could exile my elf and put it, move from the graveyard to the exile pile, and I get to put a non-negative or positive 3/3 counter on my creature, making it a 4/4, and I'll be able to attack 5 with amount of damage. My plan is to try to get to my dark elf warrior head for my 4/3. Basically, once I enter the battlefield and elf creatures on the field, on equal toughness and power to strike. But I guess my best bet would fall on this guy on the field, and then afterwards get elf token to put on him. And it's from what I can see, my teammate can pretty defensively. From judging from his hand, he wants to get as much land on the field as possible, and gain and have the man to pull Ulamog to actually close out the game. So it's up to try to keep us afloat until then. If he can probably play some creatures or something to get anything that might decide to detour or postpone the summoning of Ulamog. Liliano. If any creatures die, if another non-token creature dies, I think you get to exile that card as a planeswalker, and it's a 2. So I'm not going to. I'd rather have the 3/2 with lifelink on the field than have the 2/3 I could probably become a planeswalker on the field. So I will try my utmost best keep Liliana from transforming. Yeah, attacks. I'm not gonna block because he's gonna try, and that won't be beneficial to me. So I could afford to take the 1 damage. The main thing is probably, since I have Death Touch, he's probably gonna keep swinging on and eventually try to bait me into killing off one of the creatures so Liliana could transform. Yeah, Elf, I'm taking my Elf token. I'm gonna take out Liliana at this moment. From what I can see right now, this guy only has 1 red land. So I think my next time I'll make my mission to grab fire land. It seems like he's not pulling any. Because I was going to think about doing on the white black land on my opponent's side of the field. But I think since he's pretty much suffering with mountains over there, my best bet would be to take out the mountain and leave him to work with his black creatures at the moment. He took out another swamp. No more. 9 mountains. Oh, he managed to get out Nixus. Well, Omnix gonna be very annoying, but what can we do? And the only Pokemon actually take out Omnix at the moment will be my teammate Ulamog, but I don't think he has enough land or mana on a hole to do it. So we have to be patient and try to hold out until we can get Ulamog out on the field. So what will be the best course of action to take at this moment and our next turn? Well, when you reach our turn, I should say. He attacks with the 3-2. I can probably back with my 1-1 token and my 1-1 elf and block it, so he will gain the 3 life, but that lifelink card won't be much of use afterwards. And I don't think he has anything to save it. This might be a boring match, guys, because we got a lot of defending and baiting going on here. before eating anything epic or substantial to come about on this in this match. Well, on our side of the field. Right now, my teammate doesn't have any creatures on his side of the field, so I will have to use my discretion on blocking and when to take hits. Yeah, just take out. Just take out that land. A mountain. And yeah, forest. Why not? Okay, let's see what my team is going to do here. Right now he has about 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, and so he needs 4 more land. I need to find a way to get 4 more mana to summon Ulamog. Good. So it wasn't the best trade I could have done, but they forced him to block and frame. Okay, if you wanted to stop the 4 damage from going through, he would need to block it, which was the best thing I could have done. I think next turn I'm gonna play my 2-1, sacrifice it, and to get back my 4-3 elf. Nice shape when he brings back Liana, and there's a many enchantments coming out on their side of the field as well. So there's a total of 3 enchantments on their field. Whenever we gain life, we actually lose a life with support. The other one, whenever land is the battlefield, he has 2 choices. To either use a life and they gain a life, or he gets when his creatures a 1/0 counter and gains their touch. And of course, the one that any creature dies, he gets to scry. Judging from that ally deck, his deck is really his enchantments and trying to get this setup going, which isn't a bad idea, but you have to bear in mind that when you're trying to get your setup, instead of having yourself prone to have no creatures to defend yourself and etc. But you only have 1 creature, and his teammate only has 1 creature as well, so you can do. I think I go into my combat phase and attack with my 3/3 and boost it up. Yeah, boost it up where my instant hair. If anything. and 3 damage to that, of course, if they decide to block. And the question, do I want? Yes, I do want to save my creatures, so yep, yes, that was the best plan, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, he put the I believe the convulse trample guy on the field. Yeah, I think that what it is. And dudes, and yep, he's going to take on my creature. He's trying his best to keep. They're trying their best to keep the board clear as much as possible, so we don't do as much damage. But it reach a point that you will have to run out of steam eventually, and we will be able to attack freely. Sadly, no creatures on the field, so but I still want to play this card. My teammates just slowly getting there, so I'm expecting Ulamog to come about on the next turn. Quite a stalemate here, and everything almost seems to be in our opponent's favor, but we still, well, in their mind, pretty much in their favor since they have due to the life advantage they have. But little that they know, next turn Laz will come on and exile those exile 2 permanents. I was thinking he probably exile a creature Planeswalker, probably one of the enchantments, but again, yep. Summon the elf and destroy target enchantment or artifact. Okay, this is gonna be a good play here. You maintain a 2/2 counter and force it to fight Liliana, which will be good. And then, if I'm correct, he's gonna summon Ulamog and take out an exile Omnix and that 1/1 there. That should be the game plan. Yep, and now I shall attack with my Elxor, and why not? I'm probably gonna giving like about what 4 or 5 1-1 counters. Win a total of 10, 11. I'm not too sure. So I think 10 11 damage going towards it. They have 10 damage. You guys drop them to 27. That bring them a little bit closer to where our life is. Our life is at 21. I think this guy is running a similar deck to my sacrificial lamb deck. Pretty much I try to take control of creatures and sacrifice them, but it'd be kind of hard for him to do that if he has no mountains to do it. And to get the outmost best out of that card, he'll need a mountain as well. This is looking pretty good here. I should tackle my Elf, and he shall attack with his Ulamog. And he can block my creature has many, so his best bet would be to block Ulamog, which causes the creature to die, but he still have to his opponent will still have to exile the top 20 cards of his or her library. Okay, this game is getting more interesting now. It pretty much, since Ulamog come out on the field, we pretty much swing the tide of this game to our favor. And I would like to think this is GG. Unless they find a way to get rid of Ulamog, I don't think they will be able to stop the onslaught from happening. And plus, you still have to worry about my 6/6 that will eventually, left unchecked, will become a 12/12. Because when it does direct combat damage, it gets 6 counters. Renowned 6. So they have to weigh the options pretty well, because 10-10 Ulamog or 12, or having a potential 12/12 on loose. And since Ulamog is indestructible, the best bet will be to take control of it and swing with it and probably sacrifice it if they can, or exile it from play altogether. But I don't see that happening. And look at that. Even my team has Nixonus. So he has a language and of Nixonus, just in case things get a little too hairy. I just watch from the sidelines and see what my teammates' plan is. Because from what I could see, we could pretty much do anything, and we pretty much win the game. I got a lot of formidable creatures on my side of the field, and Ulamog presence alone would be a problem. And do the 4 damage to Liliana there. put a 6 damage to that guy, he will block my 6/6. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And a turn. Clearing the field once again. Well guys, reaching the end of the game here. Not expecting any epic comebacks at the moment. This is pretty much a straight victory. Well, just really slow on this guy. Yep, swing with everything. I shall swing with everything myself. And like I said earlier, this is pretty much GG. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Well played, well played match, everybody. Please leave a like in the comment section and comment and subscribe if you want to. And see you guys later.